Hey, welcome to Universal Thoughts, or welcome back to Universal Thoughts. Either one is Shakita. We're about to get into this Virgo reading for the rest of February. What's coming towards you in career and finances, home and health, and love and relationships. So, let's get into this career and finances. What's going on with Virgo the rest of February in career and finances? Virgo career and finances the rest of February. Ooh, inspiration. So when someone's getting inspired by things, people, places, and things, what pushes that is faith in the process. Oh, so you was already inspired by something. Maybe you're starting to lose your inspiration. And bring it into form. Pushing that is focus on the light. You're losing doubt. You're losing doubt in yourself. You're losing doubt about something. Defense to the end worthwhile. Yeah, I'm getting that you don't see things the way you used to see them. What's pushing those is conscious connections, because we also have here Dream a Beautiful Dream. Everybody's getting Dream a Beautiful Dream. But with your career and finances, I'm really getting it. Maybe you had high hopes about something, but you lost it. I don't know what happened, but you don't feel the same way that you did before. And it's like, because everybody's at the point where they just want to be their own boss right now. And maybe that's what it was. You was ready to start your own business. You was ready to, I don't know, maybe want to partner up with people and create something. And like people, I feel like you're being a hermit right now. You're not even working. But you're a true hermit right now. You're not really around people. You lost the desire to be around people and to do what you want to do right now. You got to get out of that. You really got to get out of that, because something inspired you. And what you inspired to do is something that's going to inspire others. So you really got to bring that into form. You got to get out of this isolation that you're in, because that's exactly what you are. You're isolating yourself. I don't know if you feeling like you're thinking too much of what it is that you want, or what it is that you want to do. You probably feel like you asked for too much. No, you didn't. You don't ask for too. No one asked for too much. You ask for what you can handle, and you'll be surprised once you actually follow through what it is that you want to do. I feel like you're being there. If you're not being a procrastinator, you're self-sabotaging yourself. Self-sabotaging yourself. You are self-sabotaging. You need to get out of that. You have hopes, you have dreams, you have desires, you have a way that you want your life to be. Defend that shit. Like, do that shit. And you shouldn't have to do. All right, I don't know if you fell out of touch with someone, but that shouldn't stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. Continue on with whatever the hell it is that you want to continue on doing with. Like, don't let that person or persons, whatever the fuck, get in your way of doing what it is that you feel in your heart that you should do. You have a vision, so go with that vision. Do that vision. Because you're not just inspired, but you are an inspiration. Once you do something, it's going to be like a domino effect. You're going to trigger others. You're going to inspire others to do as well. So you need to get out of that hermit mode, so you can start inspiring motherfuckers. Okay. Don't let that one situation, whatever the hell that situation was, don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. So we're just going to get into home and health. What's going on with Virgo and home and health the rest of February? Don't be that hermit. Don't be yourself. Home and health. And I feel like I should have did the tarot. Okay. It's funny because Leo got this too. Magic and ritual. Yo, that's crazy because they had both of these. This is pushing this. But they had both of these. And this is the brother in darkness overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Okay, talisman and potency. Charging sacred objects of power. Home and health for Virgo. Okay. It's crazy because I feel like this is similar to Leo with the home and health. Meaning with this, people are intentionally or unintentionally, and this is what makes me feel that way. I'm gonna just put these two right here real quick because I feel like your isolation, because you're just not isolating yourself from working and stuff. You're isolating yourself from people in general, like period. And that's causing you to have negativity within yourself and it's coming outward, you know. So it's like you need to stop that because you really are self-sabotaging, whether you mean to or not, like whether intentionally or unintentionally. Like, because I feel like this is an inner thing. I think that's what a hermit, that's why I brought up the hermit, not just because that's y'all in the tarot, but because everything is happening from the inner and it's projecting outward. So it's like you're probably wondering why is everything happening this way, but it's like you got to remember how you're thinking and how you're feeling. That's just showing up in the physical. So your home is real fucked up right now. Like your home is sick at the moment. You got to recharge. You got to recharge. You got to learn not to let everything get to you because people are probably talking shit to you or being real reckless in their words of what they're saying. And you're letting that get to you. You're learning, like, you need to learn to, every action doesn't need a reaction. Every response doesn't need a response. We're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. Like, you can control yourself, basically. But, yeah, you're running on E. No, you're not running on E. You need to charge, though. You need to sit down and you need to meditate because it's not that you're running on E, but you're running on mad. That's what you're doing. You're running on mad. And you need to like really sit down, meditate, breathe a little bit, kumbaya, woosah, do something because you're fucking up right now. You're really fucking up. Like, and you have to like, maybe you should get deeper into spirituality. Maybe you should start writing affirmations, little spells on yourself because you're already, like I said, whether intentionally or unintentionally, you're already putting things on yourself and on your life. And it's what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and you're speaking that stuff. And now your life is transforming into how it is that you're feeling and what you're seeing. How you're feeling and your thoughts and stuff and those words, like your life is really coming into that, and now your life feels some type of way, but it's like you did this to yourself. So you need to really sit back, turn your mind onto something else because what is on right now is not serving you at all, and it's just making you mad at the world when you're creating the world that you're mad at. You know what I mean? So you gotta fix that. Now let's get into love and relationships for the rest of February. Mystic of love. Love is divine. I am nothing except love. Goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. What's pushing those is the mother of believers. I am spiritually, financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. This is just telling me, yeah, you need to learn to love yourself first before you venture off and try to get someone else to love you, because you don't love yourself like you should, maybe, or like you think you are. And I think that, okay, you're in a situation with someone and you don't like the treatment that you're getting, but you're not understanding why is this happening, where is this coming from. And it's because you have to look at how you are, because this mirror, we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. You are what you attract. Whether you think you are this way or not, you are basically getting your own medicine, I guess you could say. The way you're treating others is how you're being treated now, and you don't like that. So what you need to do is really sit back. There's that whole meditation thing. This whole thing is intertwined. I like that though, because it all connects. Like, you have to get yourself together first before anything else outside of you can fall into place of how you want it. You want love because you feel you are loved. So you want love, and it's like, if I'm love, how come I'm not getting that same love? Well, that's because you're probably being selfish. You're probably being selfish and you don't realize that. So you really have to, like, meditate. You got to sit down with yourself. You probably don't be with yourself enough. What else came out was all set, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is the prayer that brings me back to life. This is a crazy card. I say that every time I say it. The Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. And then you have, oh goddamn, how we gonna do this? Hold up. The patron of miraculous healing. I am ready to heal. I am worthy of miracles meant for me. So I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna say that. Maybe someone's gotten into sex magic. That's something else that I'm getting. Like, seeing both of these, it makes me think of sex magic. Or maybe someone's learning sex magic. At the same time, too, you might feel like you don't need nobody. You could fuck yourself. Like, that might be something as well. But out of everything, I really feel like you need to meditate and write affirmations. I understood this. You need to write a Sierra prayer. That's what you need to do. You need to write a Sierra prayer, not just for a love to come to you, but a love for you to love yourself. Because I don't see loving yourself here, honestly. And it's like, this is saying that you're safe to love yourself. It's okay to love yourself, because you need to love yourself in order to know how you want to be loved, and in order for someone else to love you. You can't expect someone to love you and want to be around you and be with you if you don't love yourself. You can't stand to be by yourself. How can you can't even do certain things for yourself, but you want others to do them for you? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. How can you expect that of someone else, but you yourself can't do it for you? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta flip your mind. You gotta flip your mind around. You gotta listen with your heart more and let your mind follow, and stop running off this ego, because it's taking you down. It's taking you down. So you really need to fix that. And I really hope you do, because you have greatness waiting for you if you just learn to love yourself first. And then that way, that love you have in the inside will exude on the outside, and you are what you attract, that laws of attraction. So all that love that you feel for yourself is going to come out of you and then come back to you through someone else the way you want it to be. You're not going to get what you want right now because you're not who you want. You know, you got to be what you want. You got to be who you want in order to have what it is that you want. Now, that's all I have for y'all. I hope it made sense some type of way. I hope you take something from it. Whatever resonates, let it marinate. If it doesn't, fuck it. Like, comment, subscribe to the tribe, share if you dare to care, because it's all love over here, and we just want to spread that shit. And I will see you later.